I have to be quick because my camera is about to die and I need to go get a new battery. It's a little day in my life. It's a Wednesday, shocker, so it's the day that I actually have time to talk to you guys. And it's gonna be a busy day. This is gonna be kind of like everything we're doing in the last 4 weeks of pregnancy to prepare, because we have a... Okay, well, we didn't last on the camera battery, so we're gonna start again. So yeah, we have a PT appointment this morning. We have our 36-week appointment this afternoon. We have some nesting things to do, like pretty much the last of the nesting things to do almost. And then we have, oh, we're also meeting with the finance lady because our hospital's so funny. We went to our last 2 appointments, which were 32 and 34 weeks. And both times the lady was like, you haven't met with the financial lady yet? She was supposed to reach out to you. She said that at the 32-week appointment. She's like, I'll put a note in your chart for her to email you. Then we get to our 34-week appointment, nothing has changed. So then finally we're like, can we have a card so we can email her? We email her, she doesn't answer for like a week. She just got back to us yesterday and was like, well, you're coming in for your 36-week appointment so we can meet then. And I was like, okay, like before the appointment, after the appointment, like when are we meeting? Nothing. So guess we're just going to show up. But yeah, we're also doing a birthday lunch for my birthday. And my arm is so sore already from holding this. No, that's just a sign that I need to stop talking. But yes, so that is the current plan. We're gonna finish getting ready and then we are going to head over to PT.
Hello everyone.
We are at lunch now. We went to our PT appointment. Do you want to give them a rundown of what you learned?
Went swimmingly. Some specific counter pressure, techniques. And then yeah, just we got a couple of
handouts. We focused this time more on like positioning through labor, and then next week it'll just be me because he'll be back at work, but we're going to talk about like positioning through like actual pushing. It was very good. And then we went to Barnes & Noble and we picked up a little book back there. And then we like had this awkward like hour until lunch, which was, it would have taken us 30 minutes to get home, so it wouldn't have made sense to go home. So we drove around some neighborhoods. And now
lots of nice houses.
Now it's 11:18, so we're gonna head in there in like 2 minutes because I have to be so bad. And then we're gonna grab a booth and just hang out and wait till the rest of the folks get here for lunch. And then I'm stressed. There's so much to do today, but like by the time we get done with this and we get home, we'll have like an hour, it feels like, before we have to leave for our next appointment. Then we have that appointment, and then there's like just so much to do. I don't know. Okay, we are home, you guys. That took so much longer than we thought it would. Not because of lunch. Lunch was great. We got to catch up with my grandma and my sister. But then we went to leave and there was a food truck, like delivery van parked behind our car, like one of the Cisco like food delivery things for restaurants, unloading, and we sat there for like 20 minutes. Finally there was another girl who had been waiting longer and she like asked him to move and he was like, well, I have to finish unloading first. So he unloaded everything and then he closed up the van and like backed, like the giant like semi backed it up so we could back out and get out, and then went back to the same spot. So that really took away some of my work time. It's now 2 o'clock. We have to leave in like 35 minutes, which is unfortunate. And yeah, so I think what I'm doing, I'm gonna try and do some of the computer work that I need to do. One of which is prep for, we have our reunion tomorrow. If you guys didn't know, you probably wouldn't know, but we got married 2 years ago, And this weekend, like the weekend of my birthday, 2 years ago, we did our bachelorette parties in different locations. And we decided, the group of us get along together so well that we decided that we were going to do a reunion every single year where we invite all the bridesmaids, all the groomsmen, we get together. So last year was in Colorado. This year was supposed to be at Lake Okoboji. And it just did not happen because obviously we have the baby. So we moved it to Omaha just for the sake of making things a little bit easier. But everybody gets in town tomorrow and I have 0 things planned because obviously I've got some stuff going on. So one thing that I need to do is make the scavenger hunt for one of our activities. And yeah, it'll just be a time. So I need to brainstorm some things and then start making the scavenger hunt. And then, yes, we will go from there. We shall see. Okay, you guys, it is now 5:59. I have to hop onto a Zoom call in 1 minute, but I don't even know the last time I updated you. We don't have like a ton of time to talk. I just got done doing like a rough cut of my 3rd nesting vlog, so I am done with that. Well, the rough cut. So I've like edited all the B-roll. I've like cut down all the B-roll and like added the music to it. I need to go back after this Zoom meeting and edit all of the talking portions. But like I said, I have that Zoom call, so I'm gonna hop on that right now. We placed a Target order for everything that we need for the reunion, and then we will go through and we'll grab that. We're making like some progress on the to-do list, not nearly enough, but we're working on it, so hopefully soon. But I need to hop on this Zoom call like right now basically. So I will talk to you after and give you a full update of how our appointment went because it was a doozy. Okay, you guys, long time no chat. I said I was gonna update you guys and then I really just didn't. So basically we went to this doctor's appointment and we couldn't see our actual doctor, which is fine because she was delivering a baby and I'm glad that that's her priority. But we like do our appointment and I don't know if we've mentioned it, but we like have been trying to meet with the finance lady for basically 4 weeks now, and we keep on like not getting any answers in terms of like getting to like meet with her. So we finally hear back from her, and today she was like, yeah, after your appointment you can come in and we can chat. We were told that that appointment was going to be her like helping us figure out like how much it's gonna cost out of pocket, how much It's supposed to be like, yeah, like what's it gonna cost, how setting up a payment plan works, all that good stuff. And then we get there and it is none of that. She basically asked us like, okay, so your insurance is changing, and we're like, well, yeah. I wish I was kidding when I say that this lady whose role title is, I kid you not, patient advocate, spent about 10 minutes just telling us how inconvenient it was that our insurance is changing mid-pregnancy. And then kept saying how bad she felt for the business office, that they were gonna have to deal with all the changes. And then her only recommendation for payment was, well, when you get the statements with how much you owe, I would just pay them. Like, as if that's not the most obvious thing.
Yeah, the patient advocate advocates for us to pay immediately.
Which is fine, like that's not the problem. Like obviously we will pay or set up a payment plan, but like she basically just made us feel like we were making their life more difficult by our insurance changing, which potentially we are, that's fine. But like, I can't help that I graduated and my school insurance is done. Like that's just how life is. So we can either get on board or, well, that's really the only option. We can get on board. But yeah, so that really pissed us off and like just kind of like stressed us out for no reason. And then we went and we placed a Target order for all the things that I'm pretty much using right now, actually. And we got to take Jibby for a little car ride when the order was ready, so that was good because he loves a car ride. And then have a teaspoon of baking powder. And then we came home and I had that meeting that I hopped onto. And then what else did we do?
I folded clothes. Like cuddled for a little bit.
Yes, we tried taking like a little mini nap. Didn't really work, but that's fine. And then we started the process of packing for the weekend, which we are still kind of in the middle of. Don't go away. I'm making cookies right now. I had a slight mentee B and cried, but that's, you know, the huge. No, not really. Oh, and all of that. So the actual doctor's appointment was fine. We got to ask all of our questions, except because our doctor wasn't there, some of the questions like we just can't get an answer to because it's all doctor specific. We did like the quick ultrasound just to confirm that she's head down, which she is. Her heart rate was good. She's sitting pretty low. But then we were told that we were gonna get our first cervical check today. And then the nurse practitioner said that because like my due date is technically like, I don't turn 36 weeks until Friday, she didn't want to do it. So, I mean, like if she doesn't feel comfortable doing it, I don't want her to do it. But I was really looking forward to it. But yeah, so that's I guess the very long-winded way of saying that like everything's fine after the appointment, but also just annoying.
Pick a movie, I'll pick you up, we'll go eat sushi. Or we'll go downtown, with our best moves we can boogie. Oh my, we both look so fly, like sweet apple pie. Yeah, they want a piece of us. My, when we drive on by, they just can't deny. Yeah, they wanna be like us. Na 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 na. We are goofy, bag in the jacuzzi. We'll go upstairs.
Okay, you guys, cookies are made. We are going to bed. So that is the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Got a little look into what my days off look like now that we are in the last month of pregnancy. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the things, you know the drill, and we will see you in the next one. Say bye, babes.
Bye, babe.
Let them think that we are crazy when we drive around in our Mercedes.